Hi, Griffin and Sophia. Hello, audience. This is Nina from Empower Network. My kids just came home from school, and I thought it might be interesting to get a kid's perspective so a kid can tell you what their experience has been like or what they have observed of their parents, how maybe our lives have changed with the Empower Network. So, kids, I want to ask you something. Do you have any idea what the Empower Network is? Sophia, what do you think the Empower Network is? Have you heard Mom and Dad talk about it or do anything with Empower Network? What do you think?
I think yes. I think that Empower Network helps a lot because if you do blogging, you could get a lot of money.
Oh, really? Why don't you take off your mask so that I can see your pretty face? All right, and scoot over so we can see your brother. So you think Empower Network is a place that you can blog about your interests and stuff? Is that what you're saying? And did you have fun and blog one day? By the way, audience, the kids knew nothing that I was going to do this to them. So they're just put on the spot. They have no idea. Okay, so but you did blog once, right? You were interested in blogging once? And what did you blog about?
I blogged about a party.
A party, and what about the party?
Well, it's kind of all about when I was kind of fighting with my dad and said, I want to go, I don't want to go, I want to go, I want to go.
Right, and you learned a great lesson that day and you wanted to share it with other kids. And so you did a blog, right? That was kind of cool, right? Well, adults can do that too, right? Adults can share their interests and try to reach people and through blogging, right? And Griffin, what do you think? What do you think Empower Network is? And have you noticed anything, any changes in mom and dad? Or when dad used to work, mom used to work in an office, dad used to do construction and be gone all the time. Do things seem happier now? Are you happier your dad's around? What have you noticed? Any changes since mom and dad decided to do this Empower Network thing?
Right from the start, you guys barely knew anything. And
That's true.
so you guys barely knew anything. So all you did was started blogging, and then right now every blog we get 25 or so.
Well, that's kind of right, but we're trying to reach people, spread an important message that's important to us, and then it does cost $25 for people to join Empower Network and start blogging, and it's really pretty easy thing to do. It's really fun. What do you want to say, Sophie?
Well, I wanted to say that, yeah, you can make a lot of money from the Empower Network because you could probably make $1 million by the end of whenever you want to stop.
Well, have you seen any videos mom and dad have watched of people in the Empower Network? Have you seen, are they making a lot of money, or what have you seen in their videos, or what have you seen them talking about?
Just like the first person who started blogging their first day, right now, they're pretty much a millionaire.
Really? Do you know his name? Do you remember anything about their story and what we saw?
Yeah, he started he had by the time he had he had a couple thousand when he first joined, and then it just kept his interest kept growing, and right now he's a millionaire with a giant house.
Yeah, I think the guy you're talking about is David Wood, and he didn't even have a couple thousand, I think. I think he only had maybe a couple hundred, and he lived in his van and stuff, so that's right. What do you want to say?
And he also is like he had homework like when he was in high school, but then when he worked, he actually made a lot of money. First he finished his homework, then he did the blogging, then he made a lot of money.
You know what you're talking about, silly? You're talking about that awesome 12-year-old boy. I think he was from Sweden, right?
No, I'm talking about David Wood.
Well, I think there's a little confusion here, but you know what? That's a great story that you just shared right there. And here's one more question I wanted to ask you guys. Griffin and Sophie, have you noticed any change in mom and dad since we started with the Empower Network? Do we seem what do we seem like? How have our personalities changed? And is dad around more? What do you think? How has your family changed?
Around more. Yeah, he's around more, and just like the time he was not around because he had to do construction, he had to sleep overnight. And now he doesn't have to sleep overnight and at a construction job. And now all he has to do is just type a blog about how he changes his life or somebody else.
What do you want to say?
Well, I wanted to say it was, my dad actually did, go to the construction work, and he worked, and we didn't see him very much.
Hardly ever, huh?
Yeah. And so Griffin's right.
Do you see him too much now? Is he too much in your business?
Yeah.
Yeah. But do we seem like a happier family now that we have more time together?
Yes. And I want to say that my dad is home more, and he feels like he feels kind of more better home because he doesn't have to sleep in the car where it's uncomfortable for him or something.
Right. He was trying to save money at the job site and not stay in a hotel and sleep in his car, huh?
At the first time when you guys did this, you kind of felt excited, and when you did a blog, you kind of you kind of laughed in the video, and you kind of you were very nervous.
That's true.
Time.
Yep, that's true, and it's given us a lot of joy, and we're finding our passion in pursuing our goals, following our passion, and reaching people. Griffin, was there anything you wanted to say before you just trail off?
Nothing really.
Nothing really. We're done here?
Well, probably not.
What do you want to say to the people that might be listening? Do you think it would be smart for them to get in on the action? What would you say to them?
Well, it will change their lives. Because it will change their lives because they could actually get a home, if they're in an apartment, they can get a bigger home, like the people in this apartment.
Exactly. Right. And things are getting better, and they can get better for all those people out there, right?
And they can also help other people too when they get a big house and they have a happy family, and they can probably, if they don't have a dog, they could buy a dog.
That's right. Direct from the mouths of babes. True wisdom. True wisdom. Okay. Press on the link below. Join for only $25, right? That's cheaper than a video game.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so click on the link below, join, and find out more of what's it all about.